Okay, so Hi everybody. Okay, so sorry about the delay. I was looking for a jacket or something to wear because I was not with the tank top on, so like a yeah, and I'm not very comfortable with it. So I was like trying to find like a comfortable shirt or jacket, you know. So right now I'm with my jacket. But that aside, right? I was so let's start off where we last left off. I know we haven't drawn since what, Wednesday? I think Wednesday or Thursday. But let's see where we last left off. Kind of just my microphone to the. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Alright, so let's check it out. This is the last thing. I made a post about it on Twitter. So where we left off was over here. I gave some dimensions to the character, obviously, so we can have so we can see what we're working with. Nothing too crazy. We're not nearly done because, as you can see, there's still so much skin left on this side right over here. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna continue adding more clay it built up, but naturally, trying to make sure to maintain the shape because we isolate it. See, we're starting to get a normal shape of a face, correct? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to create more of a depth into this, but more naturally, of course. And we don't want to lose our brow. We don't want to lose that brow. So let's just start to get into it then. So then we're gonna just get a bunch of clay built up. Zoom in a little bit. Now the reason we do downstrokes is because it would appeal more to the skin location. So once we smooth this out, let's turn this back on. So as you can see, we're having a little bit of clay buildup right over here. It's kind of difficult because you need to like kind of get like a good reference. We get our floor, as we can see. So let's try to isolate it. So let's go back up a little bit. If you see the face as a reference, right? We don't want to try to create too much buildup because as you can see, like we're starting to get a little bit too much over here. So we gotta clean this up a little bit as well as we're doing, because we don't want to lose. We don't want to get too. We don't want the mesh to kind of get too deformed. So it's kind of crucial to kind of keep also the reference in mind as you're working on it, because it's a good side profile of what we want. We want something more like that, and then coming down, working cleaner. Turn on this so I can zoom in, zoom out much easier. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't set this up yet for my... So what I did was I added more subdivision onto the drawing itself, so we can get like a cleaner idea of where we're working with the geometry. We're also going to do that for the eyelashes too, which I should probably make into a group. So divide one more time. Divide. Also divide this one with the mouse because there are eyes. See what I mean? Like we have like too much build-up there. Always look down too much. So you can see there's like a little bit too much build-up now. So let's try to clean this up a little bit more before we go into the next step. Aria. No worries. Welcome to the stream. Trying to get some more shape onto the eyebrow, to the brow and the eyes before we make our switch. Right now, so we're trying to do. How are you doing today? Let me change the music real quick. Just chilling, hanging out with my friends in the coffee shop. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me just change the music real quick. Okay. Let me just change this. This always has some issues with Spotify. I don't know why. And then we're gonna get ads most likely too. Where is Spotify? There it is. Okay. Or we're not gonna have any Spotify. Where is Spotify? Huh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out, but I guess we're just gonna have to go with the ones that I currently have right now. Okay. Weird.
Darkness rising slowly. It's only just begun. An ancient evil growing. Even if this day was won.
Put the music down a little bit. It's a little too loud, right? There we go. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me try to bring it down to negative 12 decibels. There you go. How about now? Is it better now? You know me, I'm always having problems with my audio. It's looking better now. So I removed some of the clay buildup on the eyelid because I felt like it was a little maybe too intense because it had too much, I think. So we removed some of it right here where the eyelid was, like the eye ducts. But I guess the other side of the eye duct would be. I forgot the name of that. What that is called. But we removed some of it just so we can add more. Just so we can add more like a stylized to it, you know. Looks fine now. Bring down this division a little bit to clean up a little bit. So I'm gonna come up through it this way. Okay, it's looking good now. The music's a little too hypey. Let's switch the music a little bit for... I love this song, but I think it's a little too hypey. Let's just switch to something more chillax. Like maybe... No. Just to get an idea where the brow is. That's the only reason I'm trying to give her back these lines to guide us. Although her brow's not that high, is it? Her brow's like around here. So let's add it from this point on. It looks like the bridge red nose is also a little too high too. Should I just... Okay, looks like we're good here. Yeah. Gotta make sure to have some relaxing music when you're working. Did not mean to save. That was an accident. Wanted to shift S. It's kind of looping though. Nope, not what I wanted. Okay, so let's switch up the music again. Let's do... There we go. Who's that? What? The song? The song is called... The song is called A Day in Winter. The lo-fi hip-hop. The lady in ZBrush? Oh, this is the one we looked up on Tuesday. This is the one we used. This is the last reference. So, but we're using her as a reference on how to make our head. It's by, let me give credit to the original artist. One sec. Let me give original credit to the artist. Because he has a bunch of heads. No. We were gonna use the 2B, but then I ended up grabbing just a better resource. I needed something to see 3/4, and like 2B is like there's too many angles with her, and I couldn't get a proper 3/4. So this is the angle I really wanted to get. So I made sure to get like something more similar. Don't worry, I'm just using the head as a reference, and then the hair and stuff we'll do it into a 2B style. I just want to make sure the face is like a little different. You know, try something different. And to credit to the artist, because I have his stuff right here, is to Tika Art. Credit to him for these beautiful faces. He has like a bunch, like 300 like head sculptures, and to use as a reference. Like so many, but they're all amazing. Okay, so now that we're pretty much done with this part, at least we got as far as we can go from this point on. So the question is, should we start on now the eyeballs, just to give him more of the stylistic stuff? Yeah, probably let's try to do that then solo. Right, I think, hold on, if I'm not mistaken, I want to check something before we do something. No, we're good. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Now, let's not focus on the eyes. I think the eyes should be the last thing, because it really doesn't add much to the model right now until we get a little further on, because you know it's like one of those type of situations where like, yeah, we can add detail to it now, but like, does it really matter? Because it's something so kind of inconsequential into like the grander scheme of things. So I'll just skip that for now. Let's go back to the face. Oop. Sorry, my character is jumping all over it because my camera's not exactly on me. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I really need to set up this for like also zooming into the mesh, because this not zooming in is kind of terrible. I need to figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna add a V shape. Damps. And then we're gonna do some clay buildup right over here. Very big nostrils. Reference. Very petite nostrils. Alright. So, from this point, let's just try to adjust as much as we can to get the nostrils kind of similar. As you can see, like I kind of did it freehanding and kind of messed up a little bit. So let's try to go all the way back. Okay. So as we can see, our reference looks like the nose is more petite. So what we're gonna do is brush with B. We're already in 2 axes, so let's try to do this. Turn this on for like a second. Yes, we're gonna bring it down a little bit more. Like the mouth. We're not at the mouth. Like the edge. More. Let's squeeze it a little more tighter. The problem about drooping it down a little bit too much is that we'll start getting like a droopy nose. We don't want that either. Turn the floor so we can okay. not liking how the nose is looking. Back it up a little bit more. Way too much. trying to think what I want to do here because I'm messing up a little bit on the nose because at least the process how I remember doing it is a little different. So a second to stretch a little bit. Okay. We'll make the nose here and then we'll adjust it downward if we need to be. Oops, wrong brush. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to stream. We're just working on some noses right now. We're trying to get some of the modeling done for it. We're doing some hard blockouts still. Still in the blockout phase, essentially. But we're trying to get some of the forms into it already. We already made some of the eyes and the nose and the ear, obviously. But so we got a long way to go before we were even close to being done. We're trying to avoid doing any subdivision. we're trying to avoid ZBrushing because it's just more complicated to work with. So that's why we're using ZBrush, Z subdivider, so you can add just layers to it, but still be under like less layers. But obviously, it's just. There we go. Then we got the nose now. Let's add some hard edges to it though, to kind of give it more of a look to it, right? Still kind of just like a ball of mesh. Ah, I focused on the cheek, nope. Man, I'm just clicking all the wrong buttons today. It's not too complicated either, we're just gonna add a little bit more. Give it a little more shape. Like that. Keep it down. Kind of between the shape of the nose. Do some more high poly mesh, maybe? Brush. Oh my god, was perspective on this whole time? Oh, please don't tell me that, because it's gonna be very annoying. Ugh. It looks like it was. Oh my god, no wonder. I was like, what is going on with my face? I don't remember it looking like this. Ugh. Hold on, I need to save that. I need to save this, because like, I'm so annoyed when perspective is on. Configure... anyways. I hate perspective. Like, if you tell me anything I don't understand about artists, is like, what is the point of perspective? Like, I get it, it's to make your foreground look a little bit more on the focal point. I get it, right? But like, in the 3D landscape, it messes with everything. Because I was like, this whole time, like, there's no way this face keeps moving on me. And then I see it now. It's like, yes, perspective. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I just hate perspective so much. I despise it so much. Alright, sorry, just stretching a little bit because I'm just trying to... Like I see perspective being like useful in maybe the 3D landscape a little bit more, but man, I hate using it. Ugh. It messes with me. It's like the app itself is trying to mess with me. I know obviously that's not the case, but still. But now our clay buildup, like our nose looks so weird in comparison now to the perspective. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Let's quick save before my ZBrush crashes. No, in my luck, you never know. I think we're good still. It's not too bad, but it's pretty annoying though. Whoa, how did I do that? Ooh. What? What's going on? stretch too much. Have you ever like, have you ever like when you start drawing, when you take a break, you just like think about like where you can probably like fix upon, and then you start focusing on it too much? Like, I don't know why. As I'm doing the nose right now, I can see some of the issues I'm having, but it's like, you know, so it's also due to a little bit of lack of experience from my end, or I guess the lack of practice. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time. But like as I'm focusing on the nose, I'm like looking at the eyes and seeing how it's looking, and I'm seeing that I'm really happy with like how we're going with the shape. But I'm having a problem with the what is it called? The brow. Like it looks fine, but I don't know, something about it looks off to me. I don't know. I as I'm working, like it's like I'm starting to notice some more details that I want to like try to fix. Besides, this is still the Blockhead face, so I don't know why I'm freaking out. Hey, welcome to the stream. No, I'm giving it too much nose now. Alright, looks like we're good. Or at least so far for the blackout. I don't want to subdivide it anymore. Oops, I subdivided it didn't work. Oh. That wasn't too long. You know, just an hour and 24 for the nose and touching up a little bit of the brow. Not too bad. We're making good progress, I think. Sorry, again, I'm just stretching. I don't know why. My back hurts something. I think I need a better ergonomic chair for like drawing. Because I'm putting a lot of pressure onto my back. Like I'm leaning too much. You know, I've seen people like sit straight as I draw. I don't know how people do that. I need to like kind of hunch over. I look like Golem when I'm trying, like, oh, my precious, as I'm trying. But yeah, okay. So I guess next is the mouth, right? Because we'll just start working on the mouth. I think the easiest thing I can do is just append the mouth, like just append what's it called? What is it called? I'm forgetting the name of it. It's like a brush. You can just append the I can just brush the lips on. But that's not fun and nor cool. So we're gonna try to actually do the correct way and make some lips, I guess. Okay. Still stretching. I don't know what's up with me. I need to stretch a lot. Okay, so we built up some clay. We'll kind of get an idea where her lips are. It's right there. So we're gonna use the jam. Very small lips she has. I should have like a thingy to say every time I stretch. This is like I think the 8th time I've stretched so far. I don't know what's up with me. Okay. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to isolate the lips. So how the best way to do that is first draw the line where the lips are going to be, then cut it off a piece, because then we're going to re-sculpt it back on essentially. I know it sounds weird, but like in concept you'll see what I mean. So as you can see, like, or even our lines are still kind of aligned. We're also going to add the septic, right? Or sepsis? No, this is a septic. I forgot what they call the bridge between the lips and the nose is called. But we're going to add that as well. Although she doesn't really have... Oh, she does. She's kind of more dipped in. See it? Okay. Never mind. Scratch that. Ignore me. Please. As my... Let's stretch. The music is kind of too chill. I'm gonna need to switch it out. Let's switch it to something more fun. Well, correction, not fun, right? We're gonna switch it to something a little bit more energetic because I'm starting to fall asleep because I'm getting too relaxed. Where's the music? It's, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer. This is just you and me here anyway, and maybe Thunder if he's here. It's just it feels like when I do art streams, it's like probably the most like least interesting thing I can do, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm saying you, Thunder, are like probably the only two people that are currently here. It's just that I feel like always like art. It's like you kind of have to be in the mood for it, and it's kind of hard to like engage when you're really doing art because you kind of have to focus a little bit, and it's like a little bit of a bummer because I do want to be able to more energetic when I talk about art, but it's just like it's a little difficult because you know how you kind of, at least for me personally, when I do art I kind of zero in, and I sometimes like kind of lose focus about what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. Maybe it's just me thing. Yeah, maybe. It would be cool to have like other like 3D artists here, like kind of to engage with, because it's always nice to hear some like not feedback but like criticism, like constructive criticism that can like help me like get a little bit more comfortable with it. But obviously it's more like an audience type of thing, you know, like it depends on the audience you build, which obviously I don't have one just yet, but still, like, I'm having fun right now. I'm just like, doing art's always fun. It's just I gotta stretch a lot. Okay, so let's switch the music out. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's switch out the music. Should we? We can do video game music as long as it's not like with singing. I think the singing is what usually gets us in trouble and like gets the VOD kind of like muted for a moment. Thinking. You know what? I think I have a song that I want to try. Sorry, I was texting. I saw somebody's house got flooded, and I kind of had to send them a positive message, because you know it gets demoralizing when your house gets flooded. So just out of personal experience, I'm like, it'd be kind of good to like send them like a, it's tough now, but you'll figure it out. You can definitely survive it. Anyway, yeah. I wish. Obviously, I don't know this person like thorough. Like I don't know them like personally or anything like that. But sometimes when it comes to like stuff like that, I can't help but sympathize and like feel terrible for their situation. Just like sometimes I wish that like these type of things don't happen. Okay, so let us choose. Hiya. How are ya? We're just choosing a different song right now. Because we were getting a little sleepy. And funny enough, I went from like a chill song to another chill song. My brain is like on super chill mode. Can't help it. Get back to it. Stretch. All right. So, if I'm not mistaken, we keep the center part right here. We leave this alone for now, and then we build around it. So what we're gonna do simply is we're gonna do a simple clay build up again. So if anybody's on ZBrush with me, it's just simple brush clay build up. So brush CB. If you have it macroed up, it shouldn't be that too complicated. Just press 2 or whatever your macros are usually. For me, it's 2. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because we need to focus on the mouth right now. Okay, and like we said, we're gonna work from the center outward. That way we don't create a weird overlap. Is the music loud, by the way? I hope it's not too loud. Yeah. The music is good? Okay. And then we're gonna build off. But we want to try to stay on reference though, because I think that's a very crucial, because if we go off of a reference a little bit, we're gonna have the same issue we faced from last time. See? Look at that. Obviously the reference is not a guideline fully, so keep that always in mind to yourself. I mean, when it comes to lips, it's like I definitely think it's a little tougher, because like the correct way to do it. Okay, so if we were to do lips correctly, would be to do this, split it, cut it, and then we adjust based on what we need, right? So we can make like a mandible that's like that can move, right? Or the alternative would be that like that would be that like we create this mesh, and then off of our FKs or IKs, which are the rigging stuff, these can be easily adjusted more, and then you can just like adjust the lips to move up and down. So it's not too hard. And this is like the one thing that I think is more important. The eyebrows, I don't know. This is like a personal thing, I think. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. I would love to see that. If you know, part of the reason why I want to do a ZBrush tutorial, well, I'm sorry, not a ZBrush tutorial, but a Maya like draw along or sculpt. I was thinking, this is just like obviously very, very dumb idea, but I want to try it regardless. Do you know how like certain Gundams are in rails? Like they have the full rail and stuff. So my idea was to copy a bunch of them and then literally make a 3D model, like copy all the rails and make the 3D model as we build it together. Like essentially we're building a Gunpla on ZBrush. That was the idea. I mean, it's very stupid and very time consuming, but I thought it'd be really fun and kind of goofy. Yeah, because it's all basic shapes, right? Like there's nothing that's kind of curved. Like you can do curves as well in Maya, but it's more fun to do hard surfaces on Maya. And then if you translate that with, you know, as you are building a sculpt, that'd be really fun. Yeah, I've seen it too. ZBrush, at least on ZBrush, hard surfacing is pretty difficult. It's like a whole like learning thing, which I think I want to cover. Probably once I'm done with the face, once we're done with this phase and we kind of like make a body and stuff like that, I wanted to see if we have, I'm gonna probably do it anyway because you know it's not like I really have a crazy and like a crazy big audience to really watch with me. So I was thinking about doing we follow together a hard surface tutorial and we all learn together how to do hard surfaces, which is again very difficult, very time consuming, but I think it's like a cool thing that we can do all together, because hard surfacing is like probably one of the more difficult things. That's why when you ever go on ArtStation, you'll always see two type of artists. You'll see a normal artist and then a hard surface artist, and the hard surface artist focuses on guns, mechs, cyborgs and stuff like that, but you never see a character designer focusing on hard surfaces. Like you'll rarely see it. Like it's like a cool addition, but if you're focusing on one thing, and you'll definitely tell. Actually, you know, we'll take a break. We'll take a quick little break. Let's turn on our display capture. Give me one second.
Sure. What do you want to turn on?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That scared the bejesus out of me. Nothing, Alexa. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's. Okay. All right. Let me just turn on display. Boop. Okay. We'll bring it over here. So look. So we're gonna sign in again. Don't mind me. I should really make oh, by the way, this is the face we're using from the sculpt. Again, shout out to Tika Art. You can buy his sculpts. They're on sale right now if you want to use it professionally. I don't know how this works if I'm just using it as references. I'm guessing if you're trying to sell it as your own, but like, really, that's awesome. That's sick. So let's go to hard surface. Hard. Yeah, see, so when we look at hard surfaces, like you can definitely tell, like it's so weird because hard surfaces can be from like simple texture, like this is hard surfaces, but it obviously has a combination of other stuff, right? So it would be like simple, like create one and then multiply it a bunch of times, which, you know, obviously is like the smarter thing, but then there's like certain details on certain ones that matter, right? Which is super cool. Hard surfacing is like both a pain in the butt, but something so satisfying. And look, this person used oh, you don't see it. Let me see if I can expand it a little bit. Is it this? No, 1 sec. Ah, where'd it go? No, where did my display capture go? Properties? Okay. Oh no, what happened to my display capture? Wait, I think I need a... Oh no. Can you guys see this? No, did I lose it? Hold on, I'm gonna have to remake it then. Yes, please. And then we're gonna do this. Window capture? Yeah, display capture. Window. Yeah. Okay. Perfect, I think, almost. Okay. There we go. Alright, I fixed it. Okay. Oh, but where is it? Is it because ZBrush is on? No. Why is it not displaying anymore? Aww. What? Oh, wait. So what if I... Display capture? Okay. What the heck is going on? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, oh man. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on sometimes. I don't know why it does this, but it's like not displaying it for me. Yeah, I'll just share it. But anyway, the point that I was trying to say is that certain like stuff when it comes to ArtStation is super fun and super cool when you look at like hard surfaces. Hard surfaces, I think, is like one of those things that like takes time to practice, and especially in 3D. It seems like kind of straightforward, like obvious. Oh yeah, you know, just sculpt it out, right? But then when you get into more complex shapes, like let's say, damn, I would love to show this as a reference. Let's say you were trying to do a mech version of like Cell, right? Okay, so that sounds already interesting enough. How do you display that? How do you create the muscle texturing, which is simple. You just take that to ZBrush and you create the muscle texturing, right? But let's say it uses hydraulics, and like, how do you make the hydraulics and stuff like that? And if you're doing this off of ZBrush, which is much more difficult than doing it off of Maya, it's like you have to create the mesh first and then create a layer over it and adjust the layer with your damp, with your damp stamp. Or okay, so here we'll show it with the drawing. Okay, so typically with the hard surfaces you would create the shape. So let's say we want this to be like spherical, right? Say like something like that, right? Right, and then what we do is that we go into Brush Z modeler, and then from here we grab like a specific part of the mesh and then extrude it, and then from that mesh that we extrude we create something. We'll go over this when we get to like the body, because what I'm gonna do anyway is create this head, and I'm most likely gonna use like a more calliope head, because I have to this day I still have not finished that model. Yeah, we'll do that with clothing first, because clothing is a little bit easier to explain, but it's essentially the same method. How do you create clothing to hard surfaces? But just hard surfaces like a little bit more, you know. But we'll get to that. Okay, so let's get back to drawing though. A little bummed out though. Yeah, finish at least one model. I've worked on so many side models, but I never finished one. So, although if you think about it, if I do finish the more calliope, then I break the streak, and that's not cool. Okay, let me pull up. Let's back up. What the heck? Okay, so let's try to finish up the lips and then we'll call it. Because it's already about to be 2 hours. By the time we're done with the lips, it might be like another hour. Okay. Okay. We'll get back into it now. Chose the right song, something a little different, a little more sci-fi this time around. Oop, I'm still in Z modeler. Okay, so unlike the top lips, the bottom lips we go down because as we're creating the mesh, as we create the layers, the lines how the lips typically go will go downward, because if we go vertical, it will look kind of weird as we're like smoothing in and stuff like that. And once we create another layer of subdivision, you know, side lines might stay, because I don't know, as you can see, like you'll see some detailing that like persist even though we subdivided it, that you do not see until you subdivide. So same thing will apply to the lips. So we're gonna do down strokes. Although if you want to retain shape, it's obviously better to go like side, but we already have a kind of like reference, so it's not as difficult as like, you know, another starting point would be. It's starting to take shape. Look, Martin. What do you think? I think we're finally starting to get a little bit more shape into it now. Although the side lines make it look like she has fangs, but it's just temporary. We're gonna fix that in a moment. Yeah, it's starting to look like kind of like a person. Yay! Oh, hair can be fun too. I think once we, yeah, it's starting to get there. Yeah. Unless she looks like that, in which. Oh, actually, you know what? Funny enough, this is a good way, like how you can start with hard surfaces. So like you add details like this. Let's say we're gonna give her like a helmet or something, and then you want to add like small details and stuff. And you just like add them, and then from the hard surfacing you add more and more, and then you start detailing it more. But typically this is how you start. You create the mesh, and then you create the shapes you want to do, like in like the integral ones. And then you can start getting more and more creative. Yeah. But like I said, we'll go over that later. But you're taking modeling classes too, aren't you? In Maya, I think, right? That's what you said, in Blender, correct? I could be wrong. You know what would be cool to do? Again, just another theory. If we get a few more artists, we can do like art show and tell, and we can like all show off our art and like show what we've been doing, like working on the week. Where I made it was modeled for animation production. Yep. No, exactly. You remember when I was talking about topology a long time ago? Yeah. Not very fun process, but it's a necessary process. I think she had some of these lines too. Hers are more subtle though. It's like from here to here. Any side perspective. A little bit of clay built up like this. I think I might have gone goofed up a little bit. Okay, before we keep going, I think this is kind of a crucial thing to talk about since we made a mistake. So, one of the mistakes I made was that I forgot to add more clay buildup towards the bottom of the lips, because now, as you can see, it's kind of too flat onto the surface, right? So we needed to extrude it, but we can kind of fix it manually, but it's not going to be super fun to do because now we have to adjust and stuff like that, which is never super fun to do. Okay, so now that we increase his face, and I don't want to move the nose, so we're just trying to move the lips a little bit. Move the nose back down. And then push this down more than that. mistaken. We're just gonna do dips. not feeling the lips. Let's see the face again. Well, my friend, I am not super satisfied with the lips. I feel like we can do, like, it's fine, right? It's just, it's fine. I'm not liking how the lips are shaping out to be. And we're on 4th subdivision there, so let's drop back down to 3. Go back to clay build up. You know what it is? I figured it out. I know why I'm not liking the lips. Okay. It's a simple matter of the fact that we did not give it form. Like, we gave it the base form of the lips, but we forgot to give it the other. Okay, so let's try to give it a little bit more shape, you know? Because it doesn't make sense to, like, have lips but have no shape. So then, obviously this is where we're going, so we're gonna make it right here. Bump it up in subdivision. think I might be done with the lips, but I think I made it too defined. If that makes any sense. Like everywhere else on the model itself looks still like, you know, in the early phases of touch-ups. But for some reason the lips look really detailed and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. What do you think? I'll turn dynamic on now, perspective. What do you think, Martin? Like it's weird cuz it looks like it's weird. Like the lips are unusually detailed now. I don't know why. It's kind of jarring a little bit. It's like, I mean, the reference says that this illustration has small lips. That's what I'm saying, right? It's weird. You know what it is? It's maybe the lack of hair and stuff. I think I needed to leave it at the base and then not focus on it too much. But the thing is, if you look at it in other perspective, it looks not the best. But in the front on, it's not bad. Okay, let's try to clean it up a little bit. Ooh, that doesn't look normal. Ooh, yeah, no, the side profile looks really off. Hold on, we gotta expand that cranium. Yeah, we gotta fix that head. Maybe push in a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more normal. Jesus, that was weird. I didn't realize how pushed in her forehead was. What the heck? When did we do that? I don't remember pushing her head in so much. Side profile, it looks fine. Tiny lips. I think it matches with what we're going for. Like, holy boop. Her head was like sunken in. She looked like a Neanderthal. Wait, no, Neanderthal had big brains, big heads. I don't know. Another creature. But still, did not look very good. I think it's a good part to stop. Because like I said, I wanted to finish the lips and I wanted to finish the nose. So I will continue to touch up the rest of the night. I'm gonna add eyebrows. Wait, okay. What do you think? Should I do it on stream, how to make the eyebrows and stuff like that and hair? Or do you want me to just do it on the side and then post it or post it onto Twitter once I'm done with the additional touch-ups? I mean, whatever works, right? You know what? I have an idea. I will leave this mesh alone and I will work on another one. Yeah, I think I have a better idea. I'll just work on another mesh for myself and then I'll have this one. Yeah, I think so I think that's the better idea. I think we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this as a stream only mesh where we mess with it more and more slowly, and then I'll have a side one that like I'll work off of what I have, like kind of differently. Like I'll use a different like reference and still do the same thing, same process. Because I do want to work on it more. Yeah, but like I don't really like showing those off because it's like, you'll see like all the errors I do and stuff and like the fixes. Hold on, let me BPR real quick. I forgot what BPR is. Of course, I've been over there. BPR. All right, this is how it looks under BPR. So this is like how it look under a high poly mesh. I lied. I wanted to focus on the lips a little bit more. Because it looks fine on BPR, but I wanted to see if I could make it look a little better. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point, actually. Alright, let's see how it looks under BPR. We'll render BPR. Okay. So, we're gonna remove some of the underlining that's under her chin. All right, yeah, definitely looking better. We're gonna BPR it again, see how it's looking. I need to assign this button somewhere. Render. BPR. Looking good. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. I just want to say thank you everybody who's joined and stayed. I know art's not the most captivating thing to watch, but I honestly had so much fun working on this. You can tell because like I was very quiet for most of it. But yeah, I think we're gonna create a time lapses like as Martin said, and try to like upload it as like we work through it. I think that's what we're gonna do. However, I will also have a starting point that we will just start off where I left off. So basically, I get a warm up of a few days, and then we're on stream. Like because I did the warm up, I'll know what to do as we backpedal and back into like trying to do what I was doing now with an audience. So it gives me time to practice, and also at the same time allows me to show what I do on stream. So we'll do a little bit of both. That way we cover all our bases, you know. But yeah, I just want to say thanks again for everybody for coming and watching and staying with me. I know, you know, not the most engaging content, but totally had so much fun. If anything, I think probably one of the things I enjoy most about art is just having time to like think and just talk and also do some art and like, you know, share my thoughts about certain stuff as we like do stuff. As you can see, we made a lot of progress. So yeah, hopefully we'll do more progress in the future. And yeah, I hope to see you guys y'all next time. Take care. Bye bye.